Hello, and welcome back, my body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and we're back on this special bonus episode number 52 about 25. You know that I like numbers. I am a numbers freak. We have some technical issues. We have some technical issues with X, sadly. So for some reason, I don't know, Twitter, X, it's not working. We are live through YouTube on the Jesus Enrique Rosas channel and on Rumble. Let me do some kind of my magic in here. On Rumble on the Jesus Enrique Rosas channel as well. Why is this not working? And for some reason, X is not working tonight. I don't know why. I did everything. Everything that I should be doing is the same. The gymnastics ever. Sorry, but you can follow me. You can still go. You can still go and make sure to follow me on X if you want to have an X account. If not, I have the solution for you right here. Have the solution for you right here, and we're gonna do one thing. You already know that I have mentioned my 100 body language tips completely free for you, and you will be subscribed to my email list. This is a nice exchange. You download my free tips and you are subscribed to my email list. I haven't sent my 2025 best wishes email yet. So if you subscribe, you go to the link in the description of this video and subscribe to my email list by downloading my tips. You see the link, download my free body language tips. Then at the end of this live, you will receive that email. So I am giving you the warning. Make sure to go subscribe, download the free PDF, and you will get the email, like, let's say 20 minutes after the end of this live stream. So you can get that email. You see what we have here. Let me rearrange. Oh my God, I have such a mess in here. Make sure that, let me highlight your chat. I love your chat. How many of us in the house? How many of us in the house right now? Make sure. I don't know why X did not work. There's some kind of technical details. We are X Pro. We're going to have my X Pro. Today we are not going to talk about news because, well, most of the news today are, let's say, kind of have stopped. There are things happening, of course. There are always things happening. But for now, we are going to only focus on the good things. We're going to focus on good things. And yes, I wanted to share with you, have the live chat on. And let me see, where's my, I have a bit of a mess in here. And I wanted to make some kind of, some kind of, well, let's take a look at 2024, what happened in 2024 on this wonderful community. And which better way than to go to my channel. You're going to listen to my channel right now. I'm going to go to videos here. And I'm going to show you, let's go a bit back down memory lane. So many things. Let me go back to the back down memory lane. So many things have happened. What was the last video that I made? Oh, I remember. So it was 1 year ago. All right. Oh, I heard about mysterious fog everywhere this morning. People getting sick. Ricky Lee. I don't know. Maybe isn't that a plot of a Stephen King book? The Mist. The Mist. Page Reardon. So just subscribe to the email list. Great page. You're gonna receive the email like 20 minutes after this live stream ends. The fog, says Ricky Lee. No, Ricky Lee. That's funny thing is that uh, the game Half-Life was inspired by that Stephen King novel. I didn't know. I found out just like 1 week ago. I didn't know. For all that woke that Stephen King is and crazy as F, well, he got some nice books out there. If you discard it, the ending of it, I'm not gonna describe here. Okay, some of you already are in 2025, so Happy New Year to you, my lovely body language buddies from Australia. And who is already in 2025? That time works a bit odd in this side, in this side of the universe. Side of the universe, because what? Let me see. Should be taking a look at my X Pro dashboard just in case, because I don't want to talk about H1B today. I just want to hang out with you. Hi, Jesus. Happy New Year, says the Queen's Guard. The Queen's Guard. Castellano also is in the house. Castellano's always around here. Let me see. Just reading two super stickers were sent before we started. Jenny Squid sent a peer character line on the side, raising his arm while saying, "How is it going?" And Jenny, one of our trusty modes, she's legendary. I think she was the first member of this channel. Lemon character doing a victory dance with maracas in his hands. Thank you, Jenny, for those super chats. And also, just a reminder that you can become a member of my channel. I'm going to just make sure that to explain how that works. Where is it? All right, where is it? It's very easy. I'm going to explain to you how you become a member of my channel. Okay, there it goes, and then I can go here. See, I'm doing some of my magic behind the scenes. Show you, because I have good news for my members, something that I need to update you. I want to update you on a couple of things. And what does it mean to be a member of my channel on YouTube? And which channels, which stuff is gonna be on for the year 2025, and what is gonna be deprecated. You know that these days are days of reflection, are days of realizing that some things have to be, let's say, thrown out. When something gets old, maybe you can give it away for somebody who might need it, or if it's of no use, you can go full Marie Kondo and throw it away. And some things I will be throwing away, and some things I will be renewing. And just in case, let me see, make sure that everything is going on well in here. Some of you want to know how to become members of my channel on YouTube. Okay, on YouTube, you can become a member of my channel like this. You see, you go to my Jesus Enrique Rosas channel, this channel where you're watching from. Some of you are watching from Rumble. I've tried to make locals work, but I'm going to, for members, for the time being, I'm going to focus on YouTube for some reason. That's reasons that I will explain later. It works better for me on YouTube. And to become a member, okay, remember that you should subscribe. This is the first thing. This is completely free. Okay, you subscribe, you hit the bell. You know that I am here acting like the Royal Rogue. The Royal Rogue hasn't hit the notification bells. How they're here. You can be subscribed, that for free. And next to the subscribe button, right next to the subscribe button, you see that there's a join. That is the thing that you can hit. And for less than 1 cup of coffee, not fancy coffee, not even fancy coffee, it's less than $2 a month, you can become a member. I will be testing dedicated live streams for my members, just once a week in all cases, especially to make tests and experiments, the all that stuff that I want to do with you have the emojis. So many of you using the emojis like Ricky Lee right now, the impossible emoji. You will have access to the nice emojis, and you will have access to exclusive live streams that most probably I will use them. I will use them precisely to test things. There's another option, truck stop coffee. Yeah, but you know that I'm going to say something that the worst coffee I have ever drank. It was in the United States at a gas station. I'm not complaining because, well, that gas station became something dear to my heart, in the sense that that's where I drank the worst coffee in my life. It was a plain coffee. Where was it? I think it was in South Florida, going from Miami to Orlando at some point. But yeah, I remember that I stopped at a nondescript gas station, not a fancy stop, that you have all the shops and all that stuff. No, a nondescript gas station. I just drank a bit of coffee, and it was the worst coffee of my life. And well, that was a nice experience. So for the price of the worst coffee in America, you can become a member, and maybe just this is another thing that we can do. You know that when I don't want to exclude anything that I do to any of you. If you don't want to become a member, doesn't matter. Okay, this is completely up to you. This is not forced. Subscribing it should be mandatory. It should be mandatory that you subscribe to my channel because it's free. Absolutely zero reason to not subscribe. But for members, there's another option. Usually when I finish a live stream, what happens when I finish a live stream? It's something that changes. Interstate coffee is the worst, says CW. Well, I need to. Well, that's maybe that's the no. That's not the one that I drank. I drank one in-state. I drank one in-state. It was very bad, and had all the the plastic and phthalates and all that crazy stuff that people are up in arms nowadays. It was the worst. But something that I always do when my live streams, when my shows end. First thing that I do, just so you understand, I go to Spotify and upload my live show. I'm going to upload this live show to Spotify as soon as we are all end it. I don't know how much we're gonna take. And second thing I do is I usually, while that is happening, I usually begin cropping and editing. It's a very rough crop what I do with my editing of my live stream and begin uploading to YouTube. Paige became a member right now. Paige, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Paige Raydon just became a member. Thank you, Paige, and welcome. Just in brink of 2025. So it's what I'm thinking is that I usually, and Dana Durgin as well, an American Rebel 27, thank you and welcome, Dana Durgin. Dana Durgin, sorry. I'm a mess with names. I find names the most important thing for everything. So I want to make sure I say them correctly. American Rebel 27 just became a member as well. So what happens when I finish a live stream? I begin to work on the editing. That work on the editing usually takes anywhere between 30 minutes to 40 minutes. It's not that much. Sometimes I wind down playing one video game and maybe half an hour and playing Diablo 4 at the moment. But I thought that maybe my members can have an extended after show live stream, okay? And it is just me just working on the stuff of my channel that could work. It doesn't work on X, okay? It doesn't work on X. And I don't know how to get it to work on locals as well. So I really want to, for those of you who have subscribed, have special members, and are subscribed, are members at the price of very bad coffee, very bad interstate coffee. It's $2 a month, or something like, less than $2. You get to hang out with me if you want while I'm editing. Oh, I'm doing this, and you get just to see how we can just have a chat, and you get to access me testing new stuff on my shows. Maybe I can invite you. Hey, let's hang out. How many members? I don't have that much members. I'm going to tell you how many members I have. Have no problems in revealing the outstanding amount of members. And some of you not complaining because we're a very tight group. How many members are we here? How many members? Total members 159. 159 members. I have more than 600,000, almost 700,000 subscribers, but just less than 200 members. So for those 200 members, it's a very, very close group. Maybe I could tell you, hey, you know what? If you have a camera, let's jump here and some kind of live chat while I'm doing stuff here. I still have to work on my channel, so maybe you can. I can just turn on the camera and it could be 1/3 of a great coffee. Yeah, but not Starbucks coffee, please, Veronica. Not Starbucks. I love Starbucks as the setting itself. Not gonna lie, but Starbucks coffee is no. Yeah, so many of you. Yeah, very intimate group, so we can do this stuff. I think this is something that I want to do because I could do this kind of experiments with all of you, but you can understand that it's like when you are doing experiments. We did that crazy experiment when Samantha and Bobcat Wolfenstein were live with me, but there were so many moving pieces. I have a different system now, but I need to test that system, and it would be much better if it's with a very small group. Oh, they only have a Starbucks at the hospital. Starbucks is nice. Starbucks is nice. Not the best coffee, but it is great. Does Jesus have a Spanish-speaking videos? I was telling my sister about Jesus and want her to watch his videos a bit. She only speaks Spanish. I have as a Spanish. Let me see where I am. I'm gonna open here. Do my. I have. What happened to my channel? I think I hid it. It is hidden, or maybe it's hidden. I had an experiment of a Spanish channel, but it did not work in the sense of I really didn't have time to upload it. Let me see if I can view my channel. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's here it is. I'm gonna post if you want to see some of my videos in there. There it goes. There you go. I'm gonna pin it, pin the message, so you can see there. You have access to my Spanish-speaking videos. Now that we're here, I'm going to hide some experiments that I did with that channel that I didn't like. Let me see. There were so many videos that I did. Let me see, that I did not like because I use AI. I'm going to explain something before I show you this. I'm going to show you that we're talking about showing you how I work. This is my Spanish channel. Let's see, dismiss here, and I'm going to where I am. There's some videos here that I don't like. I'm going to put them private. Why, you might ask? I'm going to visibility to private, update videos. Yes, I understand. Why I'm making these videos private? So some of these videos, I have many videos in actual Spanish. You can go to my Spanish and you can hear me talking in actual Spanish. At some point, I said, well, I want to have a channel in Spanish. It will be great. Let me see if I can. I need to. Let me see. Show you my channel in here. This is my channel, and for some reason it doesn't pop up in the search. Is because I haven't updated it in a while. The Body Language Guy en Español. Have this channel, not that many videos, but I will make sure that all these videos is me speaking in Spanish. I got nice videos in there. I remember there's analysis of Bublé and Luisana. I got some. I have this analysis of Ted Bundy in Spanish. Has this Charles Manson. I had so many projects. This was back on when? This was back in 2020. Yes, because I started my YouTube journey in 2025, March 2020. I made a bunch of Spanish videos, and then I switched to English. Then I moved those videos from my current Jesus Enrique Rosas channel to this special Spanish channel. And what happened recently? Recently, I said, well, I could use AI. I don't have time to produce a Spanish channel. Oh my God, I'm seeing here, this video should not be here. This video should not be here. I'm going to do something. Why shouldn't it be here? There are videos. Those videos with the blue. No, I'm going to show it. It's private. Those videos with the blue border were the most recent videos that I did not like. Why I didn't like those? Because those were, since I don't have time to update, I simply don't have time. I work like a madman in this project. There's a lot of things. I need to cut anything that is dead weight. A second. Cutting all this dead weight, I said I don't have time to maintain this Spanish channel unless there's something that I can do, is that I make trending videos in English, and there are all these tools, AI tools that could translate what I say in English and do this dubbing to Spanish, okay, with my own voice. It's crazy, right? My mother tongue is Spanish. I have this English-speaking video. Then I can use AI to grab those English-speaking videos and take them back to Spanish. and the results were mixed at best. When it was just me speaking, the success rate was around 70%. And when it was 2 or 3 people that maybe I was speaking, Kamala Harris was speaking, Joe Biden was speaking, AOC was speaking, it was a mess. It was a complete mess. In the sense of what? Sometimes Kamala Harris was speaking on the screen, and she was speaking with my voice in Spanish. So it was terrible. I mean, I don't blame. I was using 11 Labs for that. The technology is not there yet, and of course, when you translate it, you miss all the sync with the body language. You can have all the sync with the mouth. It's not enough. It doesn't look good. So I said, I'm wasting money here because 11 Labs is not cheap. It was like 100, from 100 to 200 a month to do that. It was quite expensive, and at the same time, and some of you need to know this. I complained because when I canceled my subscription, hey, you know what? Your stuff is not working. It's not working for me. They removed all the other credits I have to, I don't know, keep testing that. The credits that I had effectively bought. So I said, oh, you know what? I'm not just going to tell people to be wary of the terms and conditions. And these companies, OpenAI, 11 Labs, all these AI companies, the profits is paramount, and they just they're basically ripped me off. So I was a bit pissed off because of that, and I just let's say that I finished this channel. It is finished. I am not updating it anymore. Last video was 10 months ago. You still can check it out, and you can listen to me speaking in Spanish. Some of you are asking, Jesus, why did you speak in Spanish without glasses back then, and why do you use glasses right now? Well, for a very simple reason. Back then, when I was recording my videos, I was not looking at screens. Okay. In fact, in some videos which were not live streams, I don't need to use glasses. In fact, it's not necessary because I was looking at a teleprompter. All these videos, almost all these videos, like 95% of them using this channel, is like all videos, my body language guy channel, like these videos that you can see here. This is my current channel. Where am I? Let's see. Go back in time. Okay. It's like this. This was like 1 or 2 years ago. I remember this from Trump. This was 2023. And those videos were with a teleprompter. I wrote the script and then I read a teleprompter. And usually the teleprompter was at a distance that I did not need the glasses. But after you are 40, more than 40 years old, and I'm more than 40, definitely more than 40 years old, and I have my 2 big screens right here. If I take my glasses, it's a bit difficult to see. Okay, I could do sometimes I can look at the camera. I'm looking at you, for example, right now. Let's say that it's just us here, me talking to you. I have no problem. I'm just looking at the camera, and I don't have to make out any letters. But I want to keep an eye on your chat. I see it blurry. It's not working. Something that comes with age. The years pass. And I'm very grateful. I can use this, and I can look at your lovely comments. And that's the reason why I didn't use glasses back then, and I'm using them now because I have 2 big screens. There could be a solution if I had 2 huge ass 4K TV monitors, like away from me, and I could see your comments in there, then I wouldn't need the glasses, right? I wouldn't need the glasses. I could do the live streams without the glasses. But right now, the size of my studio, maybe for my members, I can give you a tour of my studio at some point. It would be quite embarrassing for me because this is my mess. But if you remember, maybe I will give you a tour of my studio. Nerds are hot. Oh yeah, they say that age is wisdom. Yeah, sometimes age is wisdom. When we're talking about my channel, let's take a look at this. I remember. Where am I? I'm going to mute this for a minute. I remember this video, for example. Let's see, how can I see it? No, I didn't want. I don't want to listen to you, Paul. I just want to know how to mini player. Okay, there's it. Yes, I remember this was in when? It was in August 25th. I remember that. I lost like 10,000 subscribers back then when doing the Tron mugshot. It was in. I really wanted to make it work back then. But I want to talk about 2024. We're talking about 2024. Where am I? This was. Can I see the date in here? No, 1 year ago. I remember this one of Bit Boy's apology. I had a lot of fun with this video, by the way. This is one of my favorite videos, by the way. If you want to, Bit Boy's apology is the worst that I've seen. Make sure that you check that out. I had a lot of fun. It's close to 100K views. When was this? This was October 30, 2023. Oh my God, how time passes. It was very fun. This was the era in which I had a lot of, let me see. Well, first, the color grading was terrible. Why is my face red? Why do I look like I'm about to explode? Like I'm red. I'm red. Yeah, that I wasn't aware of the correct color grading back then, so that's why I looked like purple or red or something like that. It was crazy. You know, the more you learn. And I remember that this was one of my favorite videos. I had this multi-cameras and all the stuff. Let me see. Let me playback speed, super playback speed. So I'm gonna play the sound. But remember that it had a lot of editing and camera angles, and it took me a long time to make this kind of this kind of videos. It took my like 4 or 5 days to make this kind of videos. I'm not gonna lie, that's why, you know, the editing, everything was great, but it was very disheartening to maybe spend 3, 4, 5 days in a video, and then the video didn't take off, and maybe you're halfway through the video, and it so happens that another hot topic pops up, and you haven't finished this video. You say, "Oh my God, I have to make this right." And I really want you to watch this one, because this is very dear to me. The Bit Boy's apology is the worst that I ever seen. But let's see, we're about to enter. Which year was this? I'm still red. I was still red, about to explode. Talking about Jada. How long was this? November 7, 2023. It was like one video a month. One video a month. How is that possible? Thank you for all your compliments in the comments. I'm keeping an eye on your comments. And thank you for all your compliments. Which other video I had here? I had. Oh, this one I had a lot of fun as well. This one I had this. I think this was one of the last ones. I think this was the last video. I messed up. I think there was the last video. When was this? On December. Literally, like one video a month. I was really focused on the Royal Rogue back then. Color grading was finally right. That is the color of my face. Well, this is a bluish, but in the other, that is the color of my face. That is my face. Was about to break 2024, but I was so focused on the Royal Rogue that I didn't have much time to make these highly edited videos. I had a lot of fun. There were a lot of jokes in these videos, but I took too much time making them. It was really crazy. Now, this is when we jump all the way to this one. When was this? This was December. Was it still December 2023? No. I want to jump to mess up again. I want to jump to the beginnings of 2024. We are at the end of 2024. What happened in 2024? I messed up completely. Where am I? Let me see. Was this one? The Cat Williams interview. The Cat Williams interview was the big comeback of the body language guy. The Johnny Amber trial was tough, so I remember that, Margie, but that was in 2022. Oh my God, I got to do a live with 33,000 people simultaneously. 33,000 people, and the Depp versus Heard trial. That was so amazing. But the Cat Williams interview was the moment that I kickstarted 2024. 2024, when was this? This was in January 9. And I said, you know what? I need to work on the body language guy again. But the problem with the body language guy is that I had to wait for a hot topic. Which hot topics do we have? Do we have nice topics to cover? Okay, let's do this. All this. I had to do the research. I had to write the script. I had to read it from a teleprompter. Was a lot of work involved. I'm not complaining. I had a lot of fun, but sometimes it didn't work. For example, this I thought that the Gypsy Rose Blanchard analysis that I did. Oh my God, this live stream is gonna get. I'm sure this is gonna get okay. I have to jump quickly because this video got me in a lot of trouble with YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. For so many confusion. This was on January 10. It was the next day of the Cat Williams interview. I was making this video and then I made the Cat Williams interview in just one day, the day before. That was the stuff. I still was making videos one by one. But what happened then? There was the Jonathan Majors body language exposed. There was this is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship real or fake, and how Taylor Swift ignored Celine Dion at the Grammys 2024. I was trying for the body language guy to make a real comeback. This one, I'm going to feature this one. Why this one is important? How Taylor Swift ignored Celine Dion at the Grammys 2024. Why this one is important? This is important because I did this without a script. I began to say, you know what? I need to make videos faster. I needed to make videos faster in some way or another. I say that I remember that in 2023 was important because of the Royal Rogue. The Royal Rogue, I remember that It was September, October, and November. It was October 2023. I did daily live streams. And no live stream had any sort of a script or teleprompter or anything. It was raw. And so many of you like it raw. And yeah, but talking about scripts, of course, nothing else, please. And at some point I said, you know what? The body language guy has to do that. Has to go, like, just hit record and go for it. Oddly enough, something that happened to me making these videos is that, for example, if I tried to record this without script on my own with an offline camera, I just stumble and made mistakes, and I have to start again, or maybe I can edit this part out, and it was really stressing. Oddly enough, when it was a live stream, my flow state is much better. So I make so fewer mistakes. So something crazy. It's like my brain just turns on a switch and it says, you are live. You cannot just edit this out or just backtrack, or if you miss a bit, you have to keep forward. You keep moving. Oh yeah, you're making the raw jokes. I knew that you were going to do the raw joke. So this video was important because of that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to play this one. Because I'm pretty sure that this one. Let's listen to myself. I remember one of the complaints that some people make about these live streams. Oh, he loves the sound of his voice. Well, I'm going to play my own voice right now. I'm going to, just to know. I listen to myself and I know if this is scripted or not. Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship has taken the world by storm. Yeah, but this is scripted. This is 100% scripted. I know for a fact. You cannot fool me, Jesus Enrique Rosas. I know when you were using a script, and I know because you did not blink. You were looking at the screen. Let me see. Funny, or maybe some darker intentions. One can never know. And in the third part, I'm going to review that scorecard. And yeah, this was scripted. It was scripted, and it had the analysis music. You remember the analysis music? The mysterious analysis music. That mysterious analysis music got me into trouble as well, because the MF who composed that, for some reason, began to just, well, not the person, but the company who managed the music. The music was really low. You can barely listen it in the background. And reached the final conclusion as to what is the real story between Swift and Kelce. Hello, welcome back, my body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my body language analysis and tips. Yeah, so many of you miss my classic intro as well. There was my classic intro, but things have to change. Maybe I can bring my classic intro back live. Why not? Some things we can nostalgia. It's hard sometimes, but this was scripted. This took me longer times to make, and then still, let me see. I'm going to tell you which ones. I also tested this kind of videos. Blinking is one of the best body language signals that we can read to assess someone's emotional state. It's almost impossible to conceal. Had a lot of B-roll. B-roll is like I'm speaking that you see, for example, this stock footage. This took a long time to edit. Just the 9 9 minutes of video, and it was
extremely hard.
not gonna lie. I like editing. I like editing a lot. I like, the transitions, picking the right stock footage, writing my own script, reading that. All that is a labor of love. I love that, but I get desperate because that takes too much time
To fake, and it reveals deep emotional processes that expose people's state of mind. So in this video, you're going to learn how
Yeah, that voice was not correctly equalized, I think. Then it needed more mids.
to read people's blinking, what's the meaning behind
That video was nice. Now the problem is that it was way too generic. It was 9 months ago, has less than 10,000 views. So sadly, views is the name of the game. It's a channel. A channel leaves because of views. And which video here? Okay, this video this year was important. Let me see. 9 months ago, I remember. There's this. There's like this. This. What is the name? Breaking point. Oh, I messed up. Big time. Let me see. There was like this point in what I said, you know what? Before we get into that, I'm going to highlight this other analysis. We watched one of the last longish analysis that I did with a script. I think this was with a script. Just make sure. Maybe, well, it was 40. No, this was 41 minutes long. This couldn't be with that script. That would have been too long of a script. I'm going to listen to it either way.
The actual interview begins, and Boogie offers Schneider the opportunity to just give it an opening statement before they move on to the questions. Take notice that since this is a behavioral analysis, we will be looking not only at body language, but also what Schneider says as well.
No, this was scripted. This one was scripted because I had that frequency of speech because the teleprompter had a fixed speed, and then I was reading. I wrote all my scripts, of course. I analyze myself. Yes, I do analyze myself. The first thing that I'm analyzing right now is the sound engineering. That was better. This mix was much better. This lighting was okay-ish. The quality. I remember that I think that I messed up with this quality. The quality of this. Still going to play another part to confirm that this was scripted.
Pressing topics, as in. The first couple topics you address are naturally framed as the most important, as in the messages in public and writers being uncomfortable in the right.
Yeah, this was definitely scripted. This was definitely scripted because of the cadence. It's nice because it gives has no surprises. Okay, I could make mistakes and just have to rewind the script and go forward. But the problem is it took so long. But that analysis was great. That analysis was great, even if it got only to 15K views. This is the name of the game. At some point, where am I? I think this was the first. Was this? Let me see if there was this one. See if this is scripted.
When someone tells you something outrageous like, hey, I shot a puppy because it was no good for hunting, and you go like, what?
No, this was a script as well. Has a lot of editing. Oh, I said, I'm not gonna make it. This year I said, I am not gonna make it. I need to make. I'm sorry if I'm scrolling too fast. I know that you don't like the scrolling, but I have to do it. Maybe I can do this while I scroll back. I mess up again, the timeline. But I want to bring you to the moment that I said, you know what, F it. I said F it. And it was this point in time. It was at this point in time when I began to make videos about everything. I said at some point, I think it was with this new Superman. I was even talking about Superman, the new Superman image. In May. It was back in May. This is from May 7th. And this was from when? And this was from May 6th, okay? And this was from, just to make sure, on May 6th, 2024, going down memory lane, on May 6th, 2024, I told to myself, let's say May, I said, you know what? The body language guy has to make a comeback no matter what. No matter what. And so many of you who were following me on the Royal Road, you knew what was going on. You know that I always made fun of Meghan and Harry's projects. I never made fun of them. Well, sometimes, maybe a little. Especially Harry. But at some point I had seen the writing on the wall. I knew that the topic of Meghan and Harry was already stale. It was not going anywhere, and we were about to enter the summer. And you know this, when in the summer royal news began to take a dive. They said I had to do something. I have a oh my God, I remember this, Veronica. I remember this. I need to look for that. I remember the edits, the Kevin Samuels edits. Something that people don't know, maybe you don't know who Kevin Samuels is that at some point, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, by the way. At some point, I was making a parody of Kevin Samuels for one of my videos. I recorded the whole thing. I was going to do an actual parody myself of Kevin Samuels, but then Kevin Samuels passed away, and then I said, no, I just cannot do this anymore. And I just I said, no, this is bad taste, and I deleted the project. I deleted everything. But I need to look for that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Let's watch that video. You need to watch that. I remember that intro. I had so much fun making that intro. Let me see. Let me pause this. Let me do my magic. I remember that intro, and I still watch that intro, and I had so much fun making that. Let me see. How can I make you watch this? This was my intro to my analysis of Kevin Samuels. Gonna play it for you. Down memory lane. How long? Oh, this was back in July 2021. So many of you haven't seen these videos. Well, this here it goes. It was the intro to my analysis. Oh my God, you're not listening, the audio. I'm seeing this. I'm sorry. It's just technical details. Let's go back. You weren't listening to anything. I'm going to play it again. I didn't notice. I have to make remember that this is one-man operation, and I just muted this I'm gonna play it again. Oh, forget it. This is the kind of things that happen live. Let's let it goes again. I was listening to it. I could listen. How can I? All the way back. There it goes. Yeah, the sound. There comes the sound. There comes the sound. Sorry.
And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
I really just wanted some advice. I love your
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but
okay, but you're not accepting the fact that
I had to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. 10. How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
I weigh about,
To what?
depending on the day, between 280 and 285.
So you're a fat one. You got a big.
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Brian Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big. I just said it was above average. You know if you got a big. Come on, stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big. I know I got a big. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big. That's the point. You don't have a big. You don't have a big one.
Since my analysis on Derek Jackson, I've got requests on checking out Kevin.
I remember those. I had so much fun editing that. It's something that laughing at the result. And yeah, he was really mean. He was really mean, and I just said I need to make some kind of montage, some kind of edit with this Sharon Stone movie, Sliver. Had so much fun doing that, and I did that kind. That was the work of love with my initial videos. I wanted to keep doing those videos, but they took way too long to make. And this is content creation. This is a game of speed. The other thing is that I was so insecure about my English that and the way that I recorded my videos back then, I had problems with how hot this studio can get. So, and sometimes I couldn't even control the teleprompter with a remote control. So I had to like stand up, play, come here, like very fast, sit down and begin recording. It was very crazy. Back then, I remember those memories. Thank you, Veronica, for reminding me of that Kevin Samuels video. But at some point, you need to evolve. You need to, and that has to do with today's email. For those of you who are still not on my email list, there's a link in the description of this video. You still have the opportunity to subscribe to my email list, and after this live stream end, you will get my end of year and welcome 2025 email, which has to do with spontaneity. So yeah, my videos had to be my more spontaneous, even if I loved editing. I still love editing, something that is the pacing, the music, the script, getting my body language right, getting my voice intonation right. I am a control freak, and because I'm a control freak, it was so hard for me to say I cannot do this on the fly. And one thing that I couldn't do on the fly was speaking in English. No, there was so many things that I can't do this. That's not possible. And that's when it came my first, let me look for my first live stream. Where is it? My first live stream. People want to see me sweat. Do you want to see me sweat? Yes or no? Let me look for that. I'm going to look for that first live stream here. And try to not make you mad with all the scrolling and all the stuff. It shouldn't be that hard. Where's my first live stream ever? Ask me anything.
Thanks for 100K. Let me see. It's right here. And I'm going to do some kind of change. Switcheroo in here. Kevin Samuel's video was just great. And another thing that 4 hours. I'm going to show you this. This was 4 hours. How many of you were there back then? No jacket, no tie, no vest, no nothing, no nonsense. Yeah. Hot and sweaty Jesus. J.E., what? What? Yeah, I remember this. I was something that helped me back then. When was this? 3 years ago. It was exactly on, what was the date? June 12th, 2021. 100,000 subscribers. I had to do some kind of something special, and they said let's go for a live stream, because why not? Let's do this live. I'll do it live. I will do it live. It was like that Bill O'Reilly video. I will do it live. Yeah, no jacket. The jacket face was afterwards. Then I remember it was Neil Sean that suggested that Harry should have a tie, and I said I should be wearing ties. And then was the vest and the stuff. Oh my God, I was so nervous. I spoke about so many times. You still can watch this. I think this is public. You can still watch this live. It was close to 4 hours. I spoke about so many things I don't even remember now. Yeah, it was raw. It was absolutely, completely raw. And back then, so now that which brings us. Oh my God! Yeah, I remember that you were there, Veronica. We have been in this journey for so long. It's like, what? Not even 4 years. How? So much stuff. So at some point in May of this year, let's see if I can. Okay, much better this way. In May of this year, I said, I need to bring the body language guy back. The body language guy has to make a comeback. And the body language guy cannot make one video a month. That is just not possible. That is not sustainable. I will have to make not even one video a week. It has to be one video a day, or bust, no matter what. In May, I said the Royal Rogue is about to hit a wall, so the only one who can help, the only one who can help me is the body language guy. And I said, I'm going to show you, by the way, one video that has a special place in my heart for reasons that you're about to find out. I always go back to that video. Let me see. Let me mute, and I'm going to. Whenever I feel like I'm too complacent, or I'm waiting and stuff, I go back to this video for one simple reason. Which video is this? This video was a long time ago. This video was 4 years ago, on August 30, 2020. In August 2020. And the video is called How Teddy how Tati Westbrook destroyed her own empire. The video is, the number is a palindrome. There's 13 minutes and 31 seconds. Why is this video so important for me? I'm going to play it. You can take a look. I still had to nail the lighting. I was a lot of editing. Why was this video so important for me? I remember that I already had a couple viral videos, and one of the viral videos was the one with Will Smith and Jada, and I wanted to make great videos and make sure that they all went viral. But I still didn't know how YouTube worked in many ways. And I saw that so many YouTubers have covered the Dramageddon 2.0. And I said, well, this is my opportunity. I'm going to do a body language analysis of Tati Westbrook, and this should work, right? Right? So then I spent like 5 or 6 or maybe a whole week making this video, making the best body language analysis of and the best research, the best summary, the best everything of about the Dramageddon case, about Tati Westbrook and all that had happened. And I had this intro. This was my intro back then, Kinesics TV. I had this very generic. I was episodes as well. I had episodes, Tati Westbrook's body language throughout the old formats. I did all that. It was a huge amount of work. I hit publish, and it bombed. Bombed in a way that I cannot explain you how it bombed. Bombing in the sense that it had virtually no views. After 1 week, it didn't bring even 2,000 views. And I already had some bangers, right? So that was a very humbling moment for me as a content creator. The Tati Westbrook video, I always, when I'm getting like over my head, when my ego is like, okay, no, remember the Tati Westbrook video. Always go back to the Tati Westbrook video. Remember all the heart and soul that you poured into that video. You can see it. All the editing, all the stuff, all the hard work, and sometimes success is not guaranteed. Right now, it still has like 17,000 views. But that was a great video. I knew that I had made a great video, but it was a very humbling moment. You're going to understand that this is not like, you're not the wonder that's gonna take over YouTube. This is gonna take work, a lot of it. And again, this was 4 years ago. A very, very humbling moment. And that's why I tell you that this video for me. Why did the Tati video bomb? Asks Peg B. A very, very simple reason, Peg, is how YouTube works. YouTube loves fresh content. Okay? You can make it as a content creator with evergreen content that will always be current. You can still watch the Tati Westbrook video and realize that there's a lot that you can get with this. It's only 13 minutes long. And but the YouTube, let's say that the topic had already faded away months ago, and I still, in my inexperience with YouTube, thought that, well, maybe I can just analyze this, and with my take as my body language mojo, I can make another banger. No, Jesus, that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. And again, well, this things you learn along the way. I wouldn't change a thing. I'm very proud of the Tati Westbrook video. But then it brings us to this moment. In May, I said the body language guy has to come back.
and how is the body language guy has to make a comeback? I have to make a comeback in some way, and I have to make one video a day. And I'm going to make a video a day no matter what happens. In fact, it was one video a day, and if I remember correctly, those videos, some of them were still scripted. And, well, this is what I tell you. As for example, these videos were still scripted. For example, this Bill Gates is still second to Megan in my channel. Some of you are a little lost, and we're doing a recap. It's Sabrina May. We're doing a recap of this year, why 2024 was so important for the body language guy and for me. This was still scripted. I was making one video a day. The same. I'm going to make one video a day. One video a day is very inclusive. Okay, maybe in June it could be one video a day. But no, there was one video a day until any video breaks out. What is break out in my numbers? Would be like 100K views, something like that. And I got it like in three videos. So, okay, Jesus, you can make this. You can do this. Did I do Trump? Yes, I did Trump. I did this one. You can go back to my the body language analysis of Donald Trump's mugshot. Was totally worth it. And I knew that the body language guy could make a comeback because I had 500,000 views videos not long ago. But I needed to make it like not like one hit a month. No, that I couldn't do that. Okay. So making one video a day, I began working on this. I even did oh my God, I have a wait a second. I have a big issue here. Big issue here that I have to fix. I'm gonna fix it right now. Wait a second. Had a problem. Technical issue. Wait a second. I have a huge problem. Huge problem right now. Okay, we are saved. I was running. I haven't cleaned my hard disk drive in a while, and I'm always recording these live streams for editing. Well, so I was making one video a day until I'm going to make one video a day no matter what happens, and I have to say the one who saved the day, the one who gave me hope, was not exactly Superman. Let's say that it was the complete opposite. The one who gave me hope. The one who gave me hope was Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Which one of these two Bidens is the real one? This was a scripted video. It was really quick. It was like what? It was 7 minutes. Was 7 minutes long. But which one of these two Bidens is the real one was like the 7th video. I said I have to make this work, and it worked. Say that Joe Biden gave me this new lease in life and say that, all right, I can do this. We can do this. I can make a comeback like as a body language guy. And it's almost 1 million views right now. It was on May 20, 2024. You know that we're on the brink of a lot of things in 2024, and I could have never thought what was about to happen. So there was the Kelly Rowland body language reveal at Cannes. Why so many people just can't stand Bill Gates. The Kevin Spacey's hiding something about Jeffrey Epstein. Was other videos. This one
this is another one that you should watch at some point, is the real story of how I got into body language. This was a video that I was making. This was a video that I was making. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it without sound. This was a video that I was making with a ton of editing. There was a ton of effects, a ton of sound effects, everything. It was one of those videos. I wanted to try to go back to that era of heavy editing, very heavy editing that a video can take anywhere in 1 or 2 weeks. This was going to take like 1 month of editing. And I even had references to pop culture, video games, everything. It was crazy. I wanted to really tell the story of how I got into body language, and then the story of how I got into body language had to do with a video game. So I had all this stuff, all these B-rolls, takes. But at some point, the news were moving so fast that I said I cannot afford to spend 1 month editing this video. No matter how, I still publish it. The video as in editing is unfinished. Okay, I was not going to finish it. I have to say it. J.E. May, watch it and say that just J.E. May was the one who's told me, just go and publish it. Do it. What's the problem? What can happen? Just publish that video and move on with whatever project you're now, which were the daily videos. So I said, you know what? That's something that I have to do. I just release it because this is a literal story of how I got into body language. And was this game called Countdown, where it said this game. You can watch the video and see the story. So thanks to J.E. May, you can see that video, and then I move on with my life. All this stuff. What happened then? I began doing all the rest of this, and all of a sudden, I remember that I stopped. I don't know what I stopped. Maybe I retook the Royal Rogue for some reason. I stopped making those videos, and then, this was the real fork in the road. It was a real fork in the road. The Trump-Biden debate was worse than I thought. Remember this? This video was published on July 4th, 2024. On July 4, I uploaded the Trump-Biden debate. 12 minutes of analysis. Was very interesting. Was a bloodbath, in fact. And you know what happened with Castellano. I can see you, Castellano. I can still see Castellano in there. You can see still Castellano in there. So this was in July the 3rd. I uploaded the analysis on July 4th. What happened afterwards? Oh, I messed up again. I'm going to highlight your chat while I scroll all the way again. I'm going to... Castellanos is still in the house. Castellanos not blocked. Where am I? And then what happened? It's not here, but you can see this was a turning point. I'm sure that I made a live stream about the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, and then there was this analysis on Trump's assassination attempt, of the bullet and all the stuff, and the rest of its history. I'm going to which day was this? July 14, 2024. The rest was history, at least for this year. I said, okay, this is it. I need to cover this, and you can see that there was this huge change all of a sudden. So many things were happening all at once. The debate on July 4th, then the assassination attempt, barely 1 week afterwards. Dubaldo, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. And welcome. Welcome, Dubaldo. And then I just went all in. Okay, people are crazy about all this stuff that is happening with US politics. I spoke also about UK politics because, well, UK politics were insane as well. But the most important thing, the most important change here is that I stopped using scripts altogether. So it was a big change in 2024 for me. Just look for what is going on X, bring some screenshots, read the screenshots, play the videos, just record that and go for it. Just go for it. That's what you should do, pretty much raw. And that was for a few months until we have to, where's here? We have to switch here to the live tab. What happened with the live tab? I'm going to scroll slowly so you don't complain. I'm going to scroll slowly. And I began doing this live shows on my Power Pundit channel. There was the assassination attempt. It should be. No, I did a live about the assassination attempt. But where? Was strange. I don't see it, but well, the thing is that I remember. Let's see. This is another important date. You remember the intro and the stuff, the live chat. This was the Body Language Guy show number 6 was in October 28th. That means that in October 22nd, I began. In October 22nd, it's like barely 2 months ago, I began this live shows. Live shows, no script. Reading your comments. So that I decided to say, oh, you know what? There's so much stuff happening every day that I can't even afford to make one video a day. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. I had to do something that I said, you know what? What if we, and I say we because you're part of this show. What if we make a daily show at a certain time when I cover 4 or 5, maybe more topics, and those are the videos that I'm going to. It's like these shows are literally inviting you to my video making process. Okay, at some point I began making this 4 or 5 videos offline without an audience. Okay, not live, but I'm telling you that it's quite difficult for me because I'm like too self-aware about that. And I said, well, maybe I can make these videos with an audience. Like I have a live audience while I talk about what's going on with the world daily. And I began to do that on my Power Pundit channel. And you remember that my Power Pundit channel was a test to see what was the intensity of the topics that I could cover, and the way I was pushing what could be done on YouTube on that other channel just to make sure what was the right level of temperature. To the point that when I tried to monetize that channel, YouTube did not allow me to monetize that channel. Okay, that was important. You know that my analysis are pretty much vanilla, but talking about politics, for some reason, in election time, before the elections, YouTube did not allow the Power Pundit to be monetized. So I said, okay, this is what I was looking for. This was on purpose. That was by design. I forced that. Thank you for the super chat more here. Cost me $1.99 to become a member, but it's $4.99 to give one membership. Can you fix that? I would then give memberships. I think that is on YouTube. I don't know if I can fix that, but I will look into it. To be interactive is so much better, as Sheila Atay says. Thank you, Constipated Dog. Thank you for that. This is also what makes us a community. There's so much content out there. There's so many creators out there. But the value that we have is that we have this interaction, because at the same time, there are other creators. I'm not going to criticize them. They have their own way of doing things. They have live shows, but they are virtually next to zero interactions with the live chat. This show is created by all of us at the same time. You sometimes correct me and tell me things that are happening, and I talk about them in real time. And that's great. That's what makes the Jesus Enrique Rosas show worth it. And I highlight your comments, like, for example, Bobcat, welcome new members, thank you gifters. And those highlighted comments make it to the videos that I publish afterwards. And it has worked like a charm. I make a live show. We are here. We have a good time. And if you don't have time to watch the whole show, or you're interested in only one of the topics, then you can watch it as a standalone video afterwards in the same channel. And it has worked. And that is a huge milestone for me. That is a huge milestone for me. Why? Because in some ways, I can make the shows as long as I want. And I can talk in my shows about virtually any topic. Maybe there are trending topics in the US politics and I address them, but there are also topics about celebrities or pop culture, and there are body language analysis, and there are social commentary. I can just cover all of them, and sometimes I've covered 7 or 8 topics in a show. And then you can stay for the whole show, or you can watch every single topic independently. And I make sure, most important thing is to make every topic as tight, like Tuco from Breaking Bad. You remember Tuco from Breaking tight. That's how I like to make the topics. So live streams are much more engaging. I can read your comments. We jump from one topic to the other. We can link. We can make cross references. There's a lot of things. There's extremely interactive. And I want to make it even more interactive. But to make those experiments, that's why I tell you that I'm going to make those tests with my members first. That's why I'm just mentioning the members. It has been 2024 for me has been extremely exciting, has been extremely stressing as well, because, well, you have to make this work, and you don't know if you're gonna make this work. But the numbers don't lie. I'm closer to 700,000 subscribers. I have never had 700,000 subscribers in any platform. The closest that I've been is like 693,000 subscribers in a Spanish Facebook page that I built over like 10 years. And well, Facebook made me delete all of that. Thank you for gifting memberships. Thank you for gifting memberships. I'm going to highlight where are you? Thank you more here for gifting 5 of my memberships. Thank you for that. Thank you. So, 2 things. Well, many other things. One thing that I am really grateful, and I spent this break of 7 days. There's a lot of things that I thought about. I went to some very special cathedrals, and I was thankful for many things in my life. And one thing that I was thankful while I was praying at those cathedrals was having such a lovely community. You have my back. So many times, you need to understand. You need to understand that so many times, it's not like giving up. It's not like I'm going to give up. But sometimes you have low on energy. You try to do things and things don't work the way that you want. Sometimes it's one email that some of you send. Sometimes it's one message in oh my God, Val gifted. Where's Val? Oh my God, Val, thank you. Where's Val? Val, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting. Oh, this is so amazing. Thank you. Thank you for that. My community, I thank God for this, because every single one of you, you know that have more contact with some of you than others, but every single one of you, even one message, even one line in the live chat, one comment, one message on X, one email, it lifts my spirits. I know that people say, oh, but all you do is speaking in front of a camera. Sometimes it's not easy. But the best part is having my back. And I couldn't be more grateful for that. The other thing that I'm extremely grateful is that in content creation, in commentary, you know that I analyze body language, I could comment on things, but the holy grail of this, the holy grail of this game is being able to speak your mind. Sometimes I felt like the body language guy that it's not like I felt. I had the duty. It was my duty to be as unbiased as possible. You know that I always inserted humor in there and satire, and I tried to make it very clear when I was talking about the body language and when I was talking about the satire, when I was trying to add some humor. Make sure to make that distinction. But so many times, as the body language guy, I wanted to speak my mind, have an opinion, and say, I want to talk about this way. I want to talk about this topic that has nothing to do with body language or human behavior. For example, right now, let's talk about H1B. I talk about the H1B, 2 hours. I could do that. And that was one of the reasons why I changed the name of my show, of my channel, from the body language guy to Jesus Enrique Rosas. And so many of you know the story of my name. I'm not going to repeat it right now. And it was making the channel like mine. It's like of course, this will sound strange, but the body language guy, I have a lot to thank the body language guy, and you know the body language guy still exists. I'm going to remind you when these shows are starting, you see this is Jesus Enrique Rosas and the body language guy presents. It's like the two of us, for lack of a better explanation, have this this persona, which is the brand that I try to that I built, that I actually built, but I wanted to be free to speak about some topics, and I think that 2024 also was a catalyst. Like, it pushed me and to say, hey, you know what, Jesus, you know what, this is not just about talking about body language. You absolutely have to call out what is happening in the world, what is happening in the United States, what is happening with politics, because you know socialism, what is my opinion about that and my experience with socialism. And I said, you know what, I have to break this bubble. I have to make this happen. I have to go further with this. Yes, Patricia, that was the ultimate result. So you've rolled your different channels into one with your name. Makes sense. Sometimes when I still talk about Meghan and Harry, I still send those segments of my shows to the Royal Rogue. I still do that. But this is something that every single guide, every single tutorial, every single guru, every single mentor of content creation in YouTube tells you, you cannot do that. You cannot talk about anything that you want. You could do it. So many people do it, but they have been at it like for many, many years. And I can say that I'm really privileged that my channel it's not even 5 years old. And right now, I don't only have the privilege to talk about any topic that I like or stumble upon, but I can make faster analysis and faster videos and have a lovely audience, and I have the ability to express myself in English, even if I say video sometimes. So this has been a humbling year, an exciting year, a monster year in many ways. Lena Spade, I apologize, Lena, if I'm pronouncing your last name incorrectly, but thank you for becoming a member, Lena. No, content creation is not the easier, because you want the best quality possible and the best entertainment possible. And this is something that this 7 days off also made me reflect of what I want to give you in 2025. And I want to give you so much more. There are things that there's always tests, there are always experiments, and I want to welcome you to these experiments. And sometimes those experiments, you know that they are live, like literally live, and I can't imagine myself doing something else right now. This has been just amazing. It has worked like a charm. There are things that I want to go back to, and one of them is writing. By prioritizing video making, whether it's live streamed or recorded, I put writing to one side. Sometimes I did not have energy to write, and sometimes I sometimes your emails that you send. I read every single one of your emails. If you want to write an email to reach out to me, it's very easy. You subscribe to my email list, and when you subscribe to my email list, you can download my 100 body language tips, and the email that I send those emails to you, J Rosas, JROSAS at kinesics.com. That is the email that you can reach out to me. And that is part of how I'm so grateful. So many of you have reached out to me with your stories. Sometimes I cannot answer every single email. I try to do my best. But rest assured that I read every single one of them. That is confirmed. I read every single one of your emails. It's a bit harder to read every single one of your comments on YouTube. Is something we're talking about thousands of comments, but I check them every time I can, because this is thanks to you. I always tell you, those two awards back there, that's only thanks to you. That's only thanks to you. And what I want for our community in 2025 is that regardless of what topics we cover in here, sometimes, topics can get too heavy. I had to block so many things from X lately. So the topics that are too heavy, I want to give you some entertainment as well. As long as we can find a way to talk about this in a laid back way, maybe add some levity. Sometimes it's just not possible. Sometimes we can. I want you to feel like this space is yours. For me, that is my priority. That you make this space yours, that you reach out to me, maybe in the live chat. In the live chat, sometimes it's hard because sometimes I'm looking at the camera and I miss the live chat. You can reach out to me by email, or tag me on X, or send me a direct message on X. So many ways. I subscribe because of the way you say video. Thank you, Katie. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I want you to feel that this space is yours. Whether you have time for my 2-hour ramblings of the news, or my body language analysis. More body language analysis content is coming. I've realized that at some point, this is something that you need to, how can I say this? You need to, you don't need to understand. You don't need to understand. I just want you to understand that at some point, speaking all the time about body language, like, was wearing me down. I was getting weary of that. Like over and over again. No, I needed to breathe. But now that I have the ability to breathe, then I can look at body language and say, hey, you know what? Have this diversity of topics. It makes it so much easier for me to cover all them, and it makes it so much easier for me to make the body language analysis as well. So this has been a year of winning. This has been amazing in every way, and this is only thanks to you. You love my videos. You're true. Oh my God. Oh my God, this has been so amazing. Some of you, I highlight the chat because according to my my statistics, so many of you watch my show from a TV screen or on a TV screen, and you don't have the opportunity to see the actual live chat, or you're missing the live chat. So maybe it's fun if you can see the live chat while I speak. And a part of that space, I want you to feel like this community, we can support each other. I know that many of you are going through things. Many of us go through situations and points in our lives that are hard. Life is not supposed to be easy. Life, remember the correct framing is that life is an adventure. And being life an adventure, it can have its ups and downs. It can get hard. But at the same time, like when we talk about video games, when we can pass a level, when we can upgrade ourselves, and there's a sense of achievement, there's a sense of success that we cannot describe it. But I want you to feel that no matter what you're going through, no matter what the times, what life, what the circumstances, you can feel solace in this community. How am I going to achieve that? I don't know. We are just like 52 episodes, 52 shows into this. But this is the most important thing. Be able to find ourselves, be able to keep in touch. And this is important. I want to reconfirm, just in case, because this is important to review this, the ways that we keep in touch. The main way that we keep in touch is through YouTube, hands down. Okay, this is not a secret. YouTube is my main channel in every single way. Let's say that my email list is the second one, and my promise is that I will write more frequently. I wish I could write daily, and if you are in my email list by downloading my 100 tips, then you will get my farewell to 2024 and my welcome to 2025 in your email inbox like 30 minutes after this show ends. So make sure that you subscribe. There's also X, of course. X can be a bit toxic. I can understand that. If you don't want to be an X, I don't blame you. Rumble as well. Even so, I like to make sure that my shows are YouTube friendly, because that way I can reach the largest amount of body language bodies. That's something that I thought about. Maybe at some point there will be topics that I can only cover on X or Rumble. Sadly, today X did not work, so I couldn't do the live on X. But there's Rumble as well. And what else? Maybe, just maybe, sorry about that. Maybe I will figure out of another way that we can interact. I don't know. I think emails is a really good idea. I don't know how good you are at technology and apps. I know that so many of my lovely body language buddies don't have that much dexterity with technology, so I want to make this keep this as simple as possible. And I've been thinking about which other app we could use to hang out, okay, when we are not in the live chat, because you want that interaction. X is one thing, but X can get really toxic at times. I want an XUR and mixed with all the things that are happening. I want a space. I want a safe space only for our community. I haven't figured out that. A WhatsApp group could work. So that could be. That could be. I don't know. What is the how many? How many members can I WhatsApp? The problem with that WhatsApp group is the privacy. I don't want to mess with anything that has to do with your telephone number. No, maximum of 1,000 members. No, we need something bigger. They're also broadcast. No, WhatsApp. I remember that I considered WhatsApp and I discarded it. It could be, I don't know if it could be Telegram. I don't know how many of you use Telegram. We could have a Telegram group. I had issues where I am. I swear not to use Meta products. I still have my Instagram is the last one that I have. Maybe Telegram. The problem with Telegram is the access where you know that in some countries Telegram access is severely limited. How about a World of Warcraft server? A Discord server could be, but I find Discord so confusing. Maybe Instagram doesn't. I don't know if it allows for communities. Discord. I will try to. I don't like Discord because it has too much noise. Like I would prefer something cleaner. Something cleaner. I don't know. We will find out. Only I would just want to make it clear. I want to make my content to anybody, whether you want to subscribe or not, whether you want to become a member or not, whether you want to enroll in my courses or buy my books or be on my, I don't know, WhatsApp group or Telegram channel. I don't want to gatekeep people. I don't feel that's not something I want to do. I don't want to. Oh yeah, Jesus is going to begin to gatekeep this, and that's I have to pay for this. I have to download this. That is not the idea. But we literally need a safe space to be able to share what we want. Telegram, maybe I can work the Telegram thing. We need something cleaner than Discord. Something cleaner than Discord, and something, of course, that we can use with in our mobile phones. I prefer YouTube since I can watch on TV. But I'm talking about having a platform for messages. OnlyFans. CW, please behave. CW, please behave. The most that I can do having an OnlyFans is not having a tie. I can take the tie off in my OnlyFans, and that's it. That's as far as I can go. That's as far as I. Emily D. Baker made her own app. Oh, thank you, Mia. Maya. How do I say your name? I'm sorry, Mia. Emily D. Baker made her own app. That is an option. That is an option. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, interesting. Let me ask Perplexity. Perplexity knows everything. If it exists, Perplexity knows it. Let's see. There's no information. No, there's no. Well, to try to find out, because that would be interesting. Maybe I can ask Perplexity, how can I make my own app? So my there's also this. I think it's this. There's another platform. I remember that there was a platform that you can download. You can create your own app. I don't remember the name. There was an app. I will try to find out. I will try to. Mighty Networks. Thank you, Bobcat Wolf. And said, we are like connected. We're like connected. We are in sync, Bobcat. Spot on. That's the one that I was trying to remember. Mighty Networks. I can literally create a group in or a group in there and create a community in there. But at the same time, Mighty Networks might be too overkill to what we want to do. Might be a bit too overkill. It has to be as simple as possible. Telegram groups is that you have total privacy. Nobody sees your. That's one thing that I want to make sure. Maybe I could write a guide. In all cases, make sure that a step-by-step guide will be nice when we settle on something. I write a step-by-step guide. So you, no matter what is the platform, it is as simple and easy as possible for you. That would be the idea. My Body Language Buddies, today has been a great show, an amazing show. This is an amazing show. Last show of 2024 of this new chapter. Whether if you want to call me the Body Language Guy or Jesus Enrique Rosas, that's still your host. And this is something that 2 hours, we went through 2 hours just like that. I could keep talking, but if it's already a new year in where you are, Happy New Year. I wish that 2025 brings us all the blessings that we deserve, that brings us all the satisfaction of fulfilling what we aim for. Whatever you aim for, I hope, it is my sincere hope that you achieve it. And most important, remember that we have this community for us, and I want to make this the best community that you can possibly be in. Have a last second super chat in here. I'm gonna highlight Adriana. Adriana, has been a wonderful to ride along since your journey, and thank you for keeping all your content available. 2025, let's go. We are gonna be it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Thank you for being here every day, and for all that you do. And I'm sure Claudette with her super chat. Happy New Year, everyone. And we're going to have a blast with this new chapter. All the tests, all the experiments, all that we have done so far has worked. So there's no reason to say that this is not going to, but there's no reason. I love this. You see it. I'm energized. I'm energized right now. I could continue, but maybe we can save some energy for tomorrow. We can have a show tomorrow. What do you think? We can have a show tomorrow, of course. My body language buddies, have a wonderful, happy, successful, joyful, blissful 2025. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy. And until we meet next year, of course, I had to make that joke. Remember the most important words. Much love and bliss. Take care. Be safe. Enjoy responsibly and have fun. I forgot my line. I began to improvise and I forgot my lines. You know that I'm becoming emotional. I love you. I love you all. And yeah, I love every single one of you. Thanks for reminding me that. Thank you. Bye-bye.